So hey guys, in this lesson we'll carry out a titration process to determine the average volume of acid that will neutralize a given volume of base. Now here is the question. What volume of tetraoxosulfate 6 acid will neutralize 25 milliliters of a base containing 10 grams of sodium hydroxide in a 500 milliliter aqueous solution? Now, this question simply asks us to perform a titration in order to determine the volume of acid that would react with 25 milliliters of the given base. Just like we learned in our lesson on the procedure and precautions involved in acid-base titrations, we start by pouring the tetraoxosulfate 6 acid into the clean burette, after which we pipette exactly 25 milliliters of the sodium hydroxide base and pour it into the clean conical flask. Next, we have to add 2 to 3 drops of an indicator into the solution in the conical flask. Since the titration was between a strong acid and a strong base, we can use any indicator, but I prefer methyl orange. After that, we commence the titration proper. We run the acid slowly into the base while swirling continuously. Once we notice a color change from yellow to orange, we turn off the tap and take the reading on the burette. From the picture on your screen, the volume of acid used is 15.8 milliliters. Now, since this is the very first titration, we will call it the rough titration. Bearing in mind that the end point of the reaction is quite close to 15.8 milliliters, we will perform 3 more careful titrations in order to get more accurate readings. On repeating the titration procedure, this scientist has obtained 15.7 milliliters as the volume of acid used in his first titration, 15.6 milliliters as the volume of acid used in his second titration, and 15.6 milliliters as the volume of acid used in his third titration. These values are written to 2 decimal places and are represented on a table similar to this. The rough titration is struck off and the remaining 3 titer values are used to find the average volume of acid used. The average volume of acid used is calculated by summing the first, second and third titer values and dividing by 3. This gives us the average volume of acid used to be 15.63 milliliters. Basically, it means that 15.63 milliliters of tetraoxosulfate 6 acid is required to neutralize 25 milliliters of the sodium hydroxide solution. I hope you understood the steps followed in this titration process. In the next lesson, we will use the values given and obtained in this lesson to find the concentration of the unknown acid solution, as well as solve a number of other problems. See you then.